So today we're going to be talking about why is Yu-Gi-Oh so ambiguous. Some questions that have been throughout the fan base is why was Yugi's face covered? Who won the duel between Yami and Judai? Where was Yusei in those 8 years after the 5D's time skip? Where did Yuma and CO go once they went in that portal? Where did Jaden go after his duel with Yami? What did Yugi do in those 10 years before Jaden's journey began at the Duel Academy? Everything that I listed doesn't have an answer to it, but today I'm going to give my thoughts on why there isn't a definitive answer to those questions. Before I begin on with the video, I do want to say that New Year's Day, I will be dropping a video on who I think won that duel between Yami and Judai. I've been planning this video for a while now, so why is Yu-Gi-Oh ambiguous? Is there any reason? First, I'm going to go dive into the original Yu-Gi-Oh manga / second series called Duel Monsters. In Duel Monsters / the original manga, there are so many events that fall under this whole ambiguous tone. For example, straight from volume 1 of the manga, chapter 4 called The Escape Prisoner, the title of the chapter very much explains what this means. But there is a prisoner, he escapes the prison while Junochi and Yugi were going to this burger place and Anzu works there. So Junochi and Yugi go there because they were hungry and wanted to go somewhere after school. Prisoner 777 is very depleted from all that running that he did escaping from the prison. So he needs a drink and stops at the burger place. 177 enters there, he takes Anzu as a hostage and Yami then comes in and defeats prisoner 777 in the shadow game. But before Yami defeats him in the shadow duel, he was talking to 777 and Anzu thought it was Yugi, but later realized that it isn't Yugi because he doesn't sound confident. Taya from this event develops a crush on Yami, and even more throughout the manga, she does things to make Yami come out intentionally, while on the other ego, Yugi likes Taya. For example, he gets mad when Kokoranu starts touching Anzu's hand, when Inagushita takes their spot for the class festival and Anzu eventually starts crying from that event. Yugi then transforms into Yami and challenges Inagushita to a shadow game, and for Anzu, she likes both of them. It's very hard for her to decide. In the beginning, it might have seemed like she was like Yami, but just from her hanging out with Yugi since childhood and going other places with him, such as the mall, I'm going to presume that she liked him from the start, because why would she be hanging out with Yugi? She could have been with some other hotshots like Joey or Trishan. And another major event proving that she likes both was in the final duel. She couldn't decide who to pick in that duel, Yami or Yugi, but even with the show and manga coming to a wrap, Kaz left it ambiguous. I believe that it's Kaz's writing style to doing these type of ambiguous tones. Most likely the second most ambiguous thing in Duel Monsters is who won that duel between Yami and Joey, which we never got an answer to. And as for DSOD's ending, which I won't talk about, and note Kaz did write that, so ambiguous is his writing style. So this is my first reason on why it's ambiguous, because of Kaz's writing style. As for the other series, there are two things I could think of. The first reason is because they respect Kaz and want to keep this Yo-Go trend. My second reason, which makes the most sense in my eyes, is because they can do more stuff with the characters. The best example is Bonds Beyond Time. Them making the series more ambiguous, it makes more opportunities to do future stuff like Bonds Beyond Time. Never in my life would I have imagined Yami, Jaden, and Yusei meeting up and dueling someone. To expound more on this, I mean that with them doing this ambiguous endings, they're able to come back to older series, doing like a movie, TV special, anything. A handful of years from now, when they're doing the 8th, 9th Yu-Gi-Oh show, if Yu-Gi-Oh does last that long, they could do this huge movie or this special with all the protagonists, and it can easily be done since we don't have a legit ending on everyone. So thank you very much for watching and have a great day.